Click, click, boom.
All
We're on.
right. Another week. Let's get it.
More soccer action.
Yep.
More craziness.
More chewing.
More vino.
More chewing, more vino, port wine today.
Ooh, no, not port.
What?
You're
I thought we were drinking the port.
You're opening a bottle of Barolo.
Yeah, the podcast where we only ever drink one bottle of wine maximum.
Are you trying to pull the fast one on the listener here?
I'll drink two
Saying
bottles.
we're drinking something we're not drinking. We're drinking. You're opening this bottle of Barolo, Italian wine.
Where's the port?
No, but I thought we were also drinking the port.
Well, we
Okay.
gotta pick one or the other.
Why do we have to pick?
Yeah,
Chris
we
is
could do
right.
Thank
both.
you. Why do we have to pick?
All right.
Evan wants to enjoy both of them. That's why.
Just take a sip.
I think you're doing it wrong. Oh, there it goes.
Those going down on that bottle.
Don't tell me how to fleshlight my wine bottle.
Right on
Sounds
time.
like E.T.
Dude, it sounds really good. That pod shoe's really hitting you.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Portugal Corner, the podcast where we talk about all things Portuguese soccer, the good, the bad, and the funny. It's episode 133. I'm Evan.
Patrick.
Justin.
Chris.
What's happening?
What's up?
I'm also drinking this Mott's Clamato Caesar Extra Spicy, provided to us by one of our Patreon listeners.
Oh, thank
Isn't that
you.
incredible? And it was my girlfriend, okay? But
So she just gave it to you.
But so all the Patreon listeners, they can also provide us with drinks if they want to.
Yeah, of course.
But so far, only my girlfriend's done it.
And
Hey.
she's a,
No, Neil
Hey,
too.
Neil-
I
Neil's
hope
done it.
she
Right.
leads by example.
And actually, the Patreon listeners give us enough. They pay
$3.
a small price for the price of making the podcast, so we thank them.
Yes,
They
yes.
keep
we
the
do.
lights on.
Yep. All the lamps in this beautiful room.
Yes.
Except for the one in the kitchen's going out. I don't know if you guys saw that. That
Yeah.
kitchen light is going out.
We gotta replace the light bulb.
Yeah, that one light bulb's not
I'll
doing well.
get around to it, all right? Slow week for content or what?
I don't know.
What do we got on the queue?
Let it breathe.
Yeah, same thing with the Patreon thing. I feel like we need to maybe take a 3-week break, do some more shit, let some
Yeah.
more shit happen to us.
We're not
and
doing enough
then-
shit. It's winter.
Yeah, that's the
Staying
problem.
home.
That's
Oh,
the problem.
what
We're
you're
not
saying-
having enough experiences.
Yeah.
You know, because it's winter. We're getting all cooped up. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
know this in the Northeast. We got a bit of a cold snap. All you want to do is stay in. You know.
Yeah.
Go watch soccer.
Yeah.
We're watching a lot of
Well,
soccer.
at night, watch movies.
Listen to podcasts.
There's a lot of stuff happening right now. There's hockey regular season. There's basketball regular season.
Oh, yeah. A lot of
NFL
sports.
playoffs.
NFL playoffs, soccer all around.
But then you got to go to the bar to watch that.
yeah.
You don't have-
UFC was on. That was in Toronto.
in Toronto.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know who won.
I don't know who was fighting.
Duplessis.
Oh, really? You
no.
beat Strickland?
yes.
These guys came into my bar. They went to UFC. They flew in from Nunavut.
Wow.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
what the fuck?
You don't
Tell
fly
you
direct.
what, Strickland and Duplessis are never going to none of it. So
This is the closest
they
they're
gotta,
going to get.
yeah, they got to come meet him out here.
Fair.
UFC 1,700. Nunavut.
All right, moving on. News and transfer updates. Guys, the day after we did the last pod, Mourinho gets fired by Roma.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck happened there?
I don't know why they would do that.
Why not just hold on for the season?
I was talking to some Roma. What do the Roma fans call themselves?
Romistas.
Romistas?
Romans?
Romistas, I think they are.
Yes.
And they were saying how it looks like the way they did it. Like De Rossi kind of maybe forced them out, you know?
Ooh.
So De Rossi took over the team. Totti, I think, has a prominent position in that club as well. Maybe they wanted to do things the De Rossi and Totti way. And we're drinking Italian wine, and let's see. Yeah, it tastes as bad as that situation
like
smells.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's because we chewed pod gum.
Yeah, maybe.
You think?
I think it's the gum.
Either way, what do you guys think about that theory about the De Rossi and Totti forcing Jose out and wanting to start their own regime?
Definitely.
I still don't understand doing it mid-season.
They forced him. That's what a force out is.
De Rossi needed a job. He needed it now. This month's rent was due. He had to get him out.
Yeah, if you don't have a job, you make your own job.
Yeah. Apparently, he wants to stay in Italy. Mourinho, that is. Reports that Napoli, the dumpster fire that they are, might want to switch up to Mourinho.
They're in Champions League, right? So
Yeah.
maybe you can make a run.
People are also talking about Saudi. They're also saying Newcastle.
Yeah.
I heard Al Shabaab wanted him. He's not going Al
He
Shabaab.
said, no, I'm not doing Al Shabaab. He said, don't talk about Al Shabaab anymore. I'm not doing
Stop
it.
talking about Al Shabaab. They're in mid-table Saudi league. He's not going to go Al Shabaab.
No.
Yeah. When he went to Roma, people are like, oh, he'll do a mid-table team. Now every mid-table team thinks maybe we can get Jose. you
Yeah,
know?
Al Shabaab said we're the Roma of the Saudi Pro League.
Exactly. But I think that he is sort of has said, I'm going to take my time with this one and pick the right spot next. So I don't think he's in any rush to get a job. He'll probably wait for the offseason. A bunch of people will be fired. There'll be more openings.
Yeah.
He also went to Barcelona on a visit. People say maybe he'll go to Barcelona. He has old ties to them from back in the day.
He should go on a little vacation, chill out for a bit. He's trying to find a job right away.
No, I don't think I think he said he's going to take his time, but he is looking at
Well,
places.
yeah, he wants the right place.
He wants to live a little, get some content, get
Yeah,
it together.
build some
Have some new
content.
shit to happen to him.
I think the time is now to go back to Stubble and bring them back.
Stubble back.
They're in like the 4th division or something.
Fuck.
I think, and they also sort of did a funny sort of parallel. So I'll shout out Elisa for this one, but that like it's kind of like, you know, Totti and De Rossi, they were sort of like this towards the end of their time at Roma. Like they got a lot of coaches fired. They're the lifers of that place. So they've been there forever. They want to do things their way. We saw this a little bit with like Pizzi and Andre Almeida and Rafa at Benfica, where it's like, once those guys have been there for so long, they don't really like change. They don't really like people coming in and telling them what to do. And that can cause a lot of friction. You see that with the workplaces all over, no matter what
That's
place,
true.
right?
You
Not
don't tell me I can't vape in this dressing room.
That's right.
That
Well,
guy
he
was
had-
new there.
Well, yeah, that's weird because he had just gotten there,
Yeah.
but you know, but that guy had a lot of automatic power based on his
Yeah.
salary.
he was
right?
addicted to vaping too.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a weird situation, but it kind of makes sense. I mean, Mourinho leaves on the 3rd season anyways, usually.
Yeah.
So he was out at the end of the year. They just pushed him out a little quicker. He wasn't going to stay another year
Yeah.
anyways. And the fans appreciate. They know what he did for that club. They got him the
Yeah.
two
Apparently
finals, 1 trophy.
Yeah, the fan bases are very split, and also, man, that Europa final against Sevilla, that was horseshit.
Yeah, they should have
Yeah.
gotten there.
Yeah, they got robbed.
Chelsea, also a hot dumpster fire, but
Right.
Pochettino could get fired any day. It wouldn't be a surprise if he got let go.
A 4th stint.
He can't go back again.
That's like the Billy Martin
Bring him back.
of the Premier League. Billy Martin was a manager on the Yankees who like coached them 4 different times.
Oh, nobody cares.
Billy Man. Billy Man.
Yeah, that, and then also, man, Sergio at Porto. His time is probably coming to an end. A lot of people want him.
You would take him right now? Mourinho Porto?
Mourinho on Porto? Of course I'd take him. Are you kidding me?
Just asking.
Be amazing.
I don't
That
think
would be
he's
cool
going
for you guys.
Portuguese league yet. He's not.
No, I don't think he would, but there's no team that like is in an intermediary like stint. They need someone.
Yeah. Brazil
That's-
national team also said we're looking at him too, and he said, well, no, I'm not doing Brazil national. Or he said no one had contacted me. So
Yeah. That and then USA and then I don't know.
Oh, Canada too.
Let's bring him to Canada,
We
baby.
need a coach for the Trinidad game.
Come to the World Cup.
Dunlop shouted that out. He said, why not put together a package, see if he'll come?
Yeah, ask him.
We can't even get a general secretary of
What happened there, Evan?
I don't know. She stepped down on the first day.
What, geez, you saw the dumpster fire that it was?
Yep. She's like Canada soccer. Oh.
First day.
Yep.
First
So-
day on
Stay
the
on
job,
she
peacing
couldn't
out.
hack it. It was too much.
She left for personal reasons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Personal reasons are that I hate this job.
That's how I feel personally.
How do you even do that? Like at the end of the day, say, you know what, this isn't for me. I might as well say it now so you can get some time. Or do you just be like, I gotta go to the washroom, and then you never come back?
Can't change your phone number.
It's like, come on, try the second day. It could be better.
Give it a week, right? A week.
Do a week.
A little trial error, right? Get your feet wet.
You're not gonna get paid if you don't at least do the training for the whole week.
Yeah.
It's a training shift. All right. Andre Horta off to Olympiacos. Along with him, Chiquinho, the SLB man, moving to Greece as Carlos Carvajal just keeps making a Portuguese paradise down there. He just keeps grabbing everyone.
He's grabbing all the average Portuguese players, bringing them to Olympiacos.
Come to Greece. He used to coach David Carmo. Come to Greece.
Right.
Porto's working on a loan to buy £18 million package.
For €1
million euro, I guess.
Is the level that much? So does he think like the level's that much lower in Greece that if we can get these average guys from the Portuguese league, they're gonna come over here and kill it? Like
Definitely, yeah.
I think he also makes like his own regime of guys, kind of like Wolves.
Well, he's making like a Braga 2.0.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And I think Olympiacos is in like 4th or something.
And they got money and they got potential to rule that league.
Chiquinho, he came in for Enzo last year. He did great.
Mm-hmm.
I think he helped us a lot to win the league last year. This
did.
year, not playing much. That's fine. We can move him on. Good time to let him go.
Yeah.
Shidan.
Even at the end, even at the end of last year, like he was good. He did his job, but I don't really want to see much more of this guy.
Yeah, I was saying now.
That's what
that
the
was a
transfer market's
great
for.
run of form, but I don't think he should play at all in this season.
Yeah, and he hasn't. Good move for him, and maybe he'll be happy in Greece.
Wish him the best.
Beautiful country, I've heard.
Ronaldo reaffirms he will not return to Sporting and that he is dedicated to Al Nassr. Been injured lately, seen with a wrap around his one of his legs. Unlikely for the off-season friendlies. I think they're playing Inter Miami in a couple weeks.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So everyone who set this up, the Saudis or the Americans?
I think it's happening. He's in China right now. They're doing a China
Yeah.
tour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting where that game would be. I mean, I know why he doesn't want to go back to the States. He has some trouble there that he doesn't want to get brought back up.
No,
to
he
the
was
limelight.
exonerated or
He was
something.
exonerated, but every time he goes there, it's going to get brought back up, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if the Saudis put it on, maybe he has like some kind of obligation to do that one more Ronaldo Messi match for everyone, so that they can
Yeah.
all cream their pants. You know?
Very nasty.
Nasty.
Sorry. Cream their bichtas. Sorry.
Gonzalo Guedes off to Villareal. Wolves want to move him on because you guys don't want him at Benfica.
No, not using him much.
Just crowded dressing room. I mean, he did a job for us last year. He helped tremendously. Even this year when he came on against Sporting, I don't know why they haven't been using him as much, but we have the emergence.
He's got
of,
bad knees.
He's got bad knees.
Well, we got Rollheiser now.
That's the thing. We got Rollheiser. We got the emergence of Thiago Vea. We also have David Neres coming back from injury. It's
That's
just a
right.
packed dressing room.
You got to make some space.
Yeah.
And this
And
guy,
he's on loan anyways, so
Yeah.
put him somewhere else.
Will he thrive there as a yellow submarine? Who knows?
I'm glad he had his little revisit because, you know, we sold him a little too early. He didn't even finish the season that year. They moved him on in January. This was Vieira's kind of like regime of what he wanted. He just wanted to cash in quick.
Once he started playing well in the first team,
Yeah.
he's gone.
And it's
Then you're
nice he
gone.
got to go home, celebrate a win, be part of it.
Exactly.
Nice little story there.
Yeah.
He has 4 league titles. 4.
For Benfica?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's impressive.
I don't think it was that
Maybe
many.
he'll be credited with 5 this year.
Well, if he's played majority of the season, I think he would, right?
Yeah.
It's like once
If
you
we
hit
win,
a,
I mean.
once you hit a cap of like 5 or 10 games or something, you're entitled to a medal.
Yeah, you just play like 1 game or whatever.
Yeah.
So technically he has 4.
Yeah, there you go. Inacio says he's waiting for the Liverpool call-up from Klopp. Claims that he's denied Manchester United already, as well as Newcastle. Probably not leaving before the season ends, but he's waiting for the Liverpool call.
Hey, I've been talking to Klopp myself, and I said, "Call this man. You should." Klopp watches the Portuguese league. He knows
He
what's
loves
up.
it.
Yeah.
You got to sort of little. You guys are all calling each other. Little circle.
Oh yeah, I can merge the calls.
Yeah.
Conference.
Oh, your
Conference
conference calling. Yeah. Okay.
Inacio, Klopp, Chris.
Inacio, that's smart on his part because he's probably telling his agent, "Look, I'm not going to Man U. That's
Shit
where
show.
that's where careers go to die. Take me away from there." And Man U has a good relationship with Sporting. Obviously, they have forever.
They just brought in Manchester City's their COO.
Yeah,
They brought in City's COO as their new CEO.
yeah.
Oh,
So, business. Soccer business is happening.
so COOs.
They're trying to, they want that kind of organization because they got the new ownership too. Like, isn't there like a different group in
Yeah,
there?
some guy took over like a majority or something.
Right. So he's probably thinking like, we got to We got
Clean
from the
house.
top down.
These guys
That's
are
what we got to
duds.
change. We got to change everything from the top down.
New hot tubs, new saunas,
That's
new
first.
swimming pools.
That's
You
right.
guys ever seen that theory where there's these four? I don't know if they're looks like longtime Man U supporters. These four Indian guys that were like at every game when Man U was doing really well, and then they stopped going and like their team started playing like shit.
Oh,
They need the Indian guys back.
And then they came back a couple times to like watch a game, and then Man U blew out the other team.
oh,
They need these Indian mans back.
The super fans.
Yeah,
Bring them back. Okay.
they are.
Cool.
They need them. That's what I'm getting at, anyways. Yeah.
Yeah, they were right behind the bench, like right beside, behind
Yeah,
Alex
you know,
Ferguson.
you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Lazio want Rafa for next season, apparently. Mr. Rafa to Rome.
Oh, cool.
Be a nice little move for him.
if they'll pay,
See, yeah.
They
if
pay.
he'll take the money wherever they're gonna put him.
Apparently, Milankovic Savic also wants back. Not like in Saudi either. He misses Rome.
Yeah, I heard even Benzema is not having a good time, and you would think this guy would love it down there. I mean, it's his kind of lifestyle.
Well, that guy's just a shithead.
So,
A couple clubs are looking to sign him up, like Chelsea, United, Newcastle. Obviously, those are the big ones, but it'd be nice to see him in the Premier League, see what he can do there.
I
That'd
don't
be cool.
think he could hack it. Do you think he can hack it?
It'd be nice to see him try.
Yeah, it would.
I think he could score. He could score a decent amount of goals in the Prem.
I think you could hack it.
I think it'd be boring to see him go back to Madrid, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see him go back to Spain. Go somewhere else.
was this Benzema?
Karim. Jurassic off to Hoffenheim. How do you guys feel about this? You're gonna miss them?
Sayonara. Wasn't good enough.
Loan to buy, so I think he's still ours, but we're trying to offload him.
Hopefully he plays well there and they just buy him.
Yeah. Hey, I hope he has an amazing career.
I hope he is happy and fulfilled in his life.
Look how well Grimaldo's doing. You just got to do the same thing.
Jurasek's no Grimaldo
No,
though.
of course not. In other news, Figo bangs in some nice goals at a Legends game in China.
They were pretty
very cool.
nice. He chappelled the goalie.
He did.
Another one he did like a shot.
Left
And-
foot?
Left foot, yeah, I think it was too. The guy can still run
Score
around the
underneath.
park and score, put the ball wherever he wants.
He's very fit. And he still looks great.
Even if the goalie's pushing 80, it doesn't matter.
Well, the goalies, the idea is to kind of let the guy score and let the guy do things, but he's still got to put the ball there, right?
he
You can't
still
miss.
had accuracy.
Exactly.
Yeah, he hasn't lost it. I
And-
saw Piers was on his team.
Oh yeah.
Piers is always out those things.
There's a crew of guys who just like doing them. You know,
Yeah.
they're the guys who
Oh,
stage-
they're getting paid, right?
Yeah, of course.
The old timer circuit.
Yeah, they're in the circuit, and also they stay fit so that they can perform at the circuit. Right? No one wants to see a bunch of like Brazilian
That
Ronaldos
guy's-
out there.
Roberto Carlos, was he there?
I don't know, but I saw him take a free kick recently that banged.
Oh, nice.
Like, yeah, that was on the socials as well. But Figo, yeah, still looking great. He's 50. I we say this every time, but I hope I look that good at 50. That's
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
And we
all
will.
do.
And we will.
As long as you buy his clothes, you will.
And then Porto apparently looking at Yerri Mina, whose time is coming to an end at Fiorentina. And they want to get him for on the free in the summer.
Yerri Mina,
Yeah.
Fiorentina.
Yeah, he's only 29, kind of a brute.
Only 29.
Yeah, not bad. He could be like the new Pep, fight everyone. I think that'd be fun. Like the odds there. Everyone's cashed in already. Benfica threw down their money.
We officially presented Rollheiser.
Yeah, that's a good presentation there. 32, odd number, but
There's no available numbers.
All right. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Just a reminder, follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Subscribe wherever you hear podcast. We're back on YouTube. Check us out there. If you got time, leave a rating, leave a review. Hit the like button on those YouTubes.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, all that fun stuff. We're also on Palma Radio, Palma Talk, English, Portuguese culture podcast there. So check those out. Lots of good stuff. They also do a couple other channels with music. So check out Palma. And then, of course, our Patreon. We do extra pod there, exclusive content.
Yeah.
Couple bucks a month.
that
Three.
one we try not to talk about football. We do sometimes talk a little bit about football, but sometimes
can't
we'll talk
escape
about
us.
No,
Yeah.
it's a big part of our lives.
Yep. So it's like $3 Canadian. So I don't know. I could do it.
You want to hear us talk about Israel Palestine? That's where we're going deep dive
And
into it.
Everyone has to pick a side.
We're all voting. We're picking sides there.
We gotta get past the paywall. So
Yeah,
we'll see
that's
you
right.
there.
Oh, and shout out to my coworker Marcus. I told him inquired about the pod. I told him about the pod. He said, I put it on. I fell asleep 10 minutes later. It was perfect. I said, thank you, brother.
Oh,
Yeah, Marcus.
Because
It worked for him.
yeah, the thing keeps listening, right? Like
Yeah.
if he falls asleep, the thing keeps ticking.
That's
we
a
love
play.
that. That's a play. We take
Yeah.
it. We take those.
Yeah, if you got a friend who needs a new sleep podcast,
Throw
send
it
them
on.
in. No loud commercials that come in.
That's right.
I don't know if we're the best for sleep though.
All right, let's move on to the football. Portuguese league. Early games this week. Braga kicks off Thursday against Famalicao. Has to play catch up after they give away an early penalty, which is buried by Jonder Guedes. Braga would come back with a 2-1 win. Goals from Christian Borja and Alvaro Giallo.
What a name. Jonder Guedes.
John Deere.
Yonder, never heard that before.
We talked about him last week. He scored. He's always scoring.
Well, last week I heard it too. Yeah,
He's way down yonder.
that's
Way
right.
down.
Yonder where? Yonder. Yonder Cadiz.
Over yonder. Yeah,
Yonder Cadiz nuts.
Around
Perfect.
around Guedes parts.
Yeah.
it's a perfect name.
Braga rocking their dark blue kits, Famalicao and white.
Yep.
Dark day that day. Hard to watch.
Dark day
It
afternoon.
was early.
One of those too, where it's like a low resolution screen. I remember I used to watch those games long time in Portugal, in the Portuguese bars with like the old timey TVs, not like
Yeah.
flat screens yet, and around, and then like one of those you couldn't see nothing. It was like
on
really-
RTP too. They
Yeah,
got the
on
dark camera.
RTP on the dark camera,
RTP still has the
squinting.
same feed too.
You'd be
Yeah.
like, what teams are playing?
Everybody just looking like James Dean, just squinting at that thing.
What is this?
Everyone's a little blurry guy.
yeah.
I think Giallo scored a little header at the end. Borja hit one in. Roger had a moment. Was that a pass or a cross?
I think he hit it.
Missed
That
hit
was
it.
terrible. He mishit it, but luckily it went to his teammate who
compatriot.
smashed it in.
Yeah.
I think Chris thought it was a pass.
I thought it was a pass.
No
yeah.
fucking way.
You want to give Roger the
Just
benefit
the
of the
way
doubt.
his leg was so open, I was like, "There's no way he was trying to shoot that." But
But why wouldn't
Why
he
wouldn't
shoot?
you shoot it? The net's empty right there. And why would you do that crazy pass all the way past the net?
he's a selfless man.
Yeah, he's great. He's a great player.
No
He's
way.
too young. He's like 14. He's still
He's still
thinks he needs
figuring
to
out the
pass.
game?
Yeah.
He's scared of the net.
Yeah.
That's the only
Nah.
explanation. If he's scared of the net,
Little Roger.
yeah. No,
He doesn't want to get too successful, score too many goals right
Exactly.
away.
He doesn't want to
That-
outshine.
So, wait, calm everyone.
Yeah, they transfer him off the team,
Yeah.
off Braga if he gets too good. He likes those guys.
How do you think Andre Horta feels where he's like, okay, we're getting rid of you. Roger's taking your spot. Little 16, 17-year-old Roger.
Roger
it's-
that. You're Andre Horta, man.
Yeah, you're Andre Horta. You
Go
went to
home.
You barely played on America in the MLS. Like, just leave. Yeah.
LAFC with Bob Bradley as the coach.
Well, Bob Bradley might have it out for European players. I
Yeah.
don't know. Something's wrong with that guy.
He didn't let him vape.
That's right.
Gotta let the guys vape. Sporting led at Vizela 5-2 after a close first half. The Lions unload in second with Guedes hitting twice, Trincao once, and Paulinho, even Coates gets on the board. He hasn't been scoring recently, so it was nice to see.
Yeah, this is just kind of a, even though it got up to 3-2 at one point, pretty dominant performance by Sporting, and Gyökeres just being a brute.
That's fantastic, man. No
That-
stopping him.
Crazy, man.
That first one, just backing down the defender, turning a little bit, finding the net.
His raw power reminds me of Haaland. Like, they're similar qualities, kind of, right?
Yeah, him. Weird. I look kind of like Lukaku too, where just like he's just that brute force right
Yeah.
at the front.
It's that,
Yeah.
but it's also just like the confidence to get away with it.
Yeah.
Trincao just like bopped one in, like just chucked it in the box. No one touched it.
Yeah, he had that one, and then he also put a great cross on the Paulinho one.
Yes.
I mean, really good delivery there. And then even then, Pot with really good delivery on the Coates goal. So just three really nice,
Everyone's
just
firing.
really good execution.
They're all practicing their crosses out there.
Yeah. Trincao's giving Marcus Edwards a run for his money. Who are you going to start?
I think Marcus Edwards still got the start.
I still think Marcus Edwards is more exciting and more
Yeah.
What's
the
he
guy you
doing?
want.
Rotating the squad?
I guess so. Maybe he's saving them. They got the cup game.
Right.
But I
2
guess
games
that's why-
back to back.
Yeah, that's why they both played Thursday. Taça de Liga coming out tomorrow or today, whenever you're listening. Maybe yesterday. Who knows?
Who you got? Sporting versus Braga.
I'm gonna give it to my man Braga.
Oh, they upset a little.
Yeah. Sporting don't want to get too conflicted with all the other tournaments.
They got to stay focused. Yep.
Yeah. I think Braga really, really want it because
Yeah, Braga never.
They need it.
It seems like
They
something,
need a win.
It seems like something Braga should be winning more,
Yeah.
like these little tasks. But they always come
I
up
think
against one of the big teams.
They won it once when Ruben Amorim was the coach, I think.
yeah, they won it within the last couple of years, but it'd be nice to see it again.
They're coming up against Sporting, and Sporting's tough. So I think I'm going to take Sporting.
It'll be a good game.
Sporting loves this competition. Taça da Liga. They're always in it. They're always winning it.
Well, Benfica has the most.
Well, those Bruno Fernandes years, that's all they would win. Friggin' Taça da Liga.
Yeah, they won a couple of those, yeah.
And they're going for it again. Boavista never had a chance at the Luge this week. And although they held it down defensively for a while, the Eagles would win 2-0. Goals from Di Maria and then one through Sugar Ray Leonardo.
Yeah, when you say Leonardo, it doesn't even sound the same. Leonardo and Leonard they sound way too different.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
we're
don't
only,
try to get into
pretend-
Nino's mind.
We're saying this because Nino Torres dropped some crazy nicknames this
Okay,
week for
say-
Benfica players.
Do it. Say Leonardo, but in a Portuguese accent.
Sugar Ray Leonardo.
Leonardo.
Yeah.
It's almost there.
So he dropped that one, which took me a while to understand because the name was different, but then I got it. And the other one was he called Rollheiser when he arrived. He said, "I'm sorry, I have to warn the rest of the teams that Benfica has just signed a Targaryen dragon or something." What was that?
He's going to rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, he's going to come in to rule the Seven Kingdoms.
Seven Kingdoms of Liga Portugal.
He's still on his Game of Thrones rewatch. I don't have the heart to tell him that Rollheiser clearly dyes his hair blonde. It is not a natural blonde look to me. But another great one. Another massive
great
tweet by
Game of Thrones.
Nino.
I think we and other people have encouraged him. We love the Game of Thrones references. And he's going hard into it now.
So yeah, this game it looks like he rested João Neves. He's been playing a lot lately. He's only 19 years old, little boy, 19 years old. So he gave him a rest on this game, probably in anticipation of just what Patrick was
the League
saying.
Cup?
The League Cup next week.
Maybe.
I think he came on right at the end.
He did. He played the last 10 minutes and he did great. He did some of the best things of the whole game.
That's right.
It's amazing.
And
Started with Tino.
Tino, he was okay, yeah. He earned that start.
Yep, playing
playing
well.
well.
And the rest just kind of like, I mean, we can't wait to get rid of Morato at that left
I think
back.
it was his last game as the
Hopefully.
left back, yeah.
If he can put in Alvaro against a surreal warm-up game and then against Sporting.
I don't know, because he said he likes players to adapt for a while, because he said Leonardo's not ready to start yet because he's only been on the team for like 10 days or something.
Right.
So
Two
I don't
games,
think
2
he's.
goals.
I don't think he wants. Yeah, 2 goals. I mean, I think he deserves a start by now. But
Well, I mean, we watched our Turco Brau for about 75 minutes there. I mean, that
Yeah.
was god-awful.
yeah, we fucking really need
But
a refreshing
he was,
Leonardo.
he had a good game the other day, right? Like the one where they battered them.
Mm-hmm.
So that game he had good, but then this one wasn't as good. It was
I
a
think-
bit of a struggle this game.
Cabral's
with,
just starting to
Boavista.
get it.
Yeah, Estoril's struggling, so if he starts against Estoril, hopefully he can do some good things.
Yeah, but Boavista put up a good fight in this one as well. They're always a worry to score, right? Like every time you come down, you're like,
Yeah.
these guys could just blast one. Salvador Agra, if you give these guys Makuta had like a dead ball situation in
Yeah.
the 90th minute. I was worried about that.
They weren't very deadly though. They didn't get some good, solid chances.
But they could have been.
I'm saying you never know. They could have been, right?
They have the talent, sure. Di Maria was great. He was whipping in balls. He whipped in like a cross. You tried to cross or whatever, and just went past everyone and went right into the net.
Yep, needed that
That's
goal.
what you have to do.
There was a chance before where Di Maria scored the goal, but it was clearly handball. It deserved to got taken back. No problem with that. No
Right.
qualms.
Oh, João Mario's handball there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Cocktrue had a really nice shot on net too.
Yeah, we should be setting up Cockshoe for more shots. He has a good shot.
Let the
Yeah.
man stonk.
yeah, that's all he can do. Kind of just kind of stand
he's a
there
good
and
passer.
wait to get set up by a. I'm just a world class hater. Sorry, guys. But hey, let us know what I want to know what the Benfiquistas think of Kokchu. Am I wrong in being a hater, or is Patrick right on sucking the man off?
Okay, well, I'm not going that far.
Yeah, no, I see you with the balls and everything. You're loving him. You
The
freaking-
balls.
Yeah, you're working his balls and everything. I freaking love this guy.
How do you know my technique?
I just know classic technique. Okay,
Classic. You do classic.
I do classic style.
Classic style. So when Ba's back, he's ready to go.
Yeah.
Where do you put Auschwitz? Do you put him right in the midfield, or he's benched now?
I bench Arsenis.
Whoa. I think he's paid enough tribute in every position on this team that you can't just not play him
Because
anymore.
at the end of this game, they put in Arujo right back, and they put Auschwitz in the middle for a bit. It's fine. I mean, he knows how to do it.
Yeah, and that's kind of his little reward. You know, he gets like 10 minutes at the end to do his little center midfield thing, I think.
Yeah.
That's where I would put him, personally.
But you don't like Kokshu. Do
What do
you prefer Auschwitz?
What if you move Kokchu up to like the number 10?
That's where he should be, yeah.
Arsenis and João Neves in the back.
You know what?
That's a plan. 3 midfielders.
Look, I don't want to back down from my position, but I like all the guys. And you know what I like to do? I trust in Schmidt. I've always trusted in Schmidt. I'm a Schmidt guy.
He's got the plan.
What does Chris know in his head?
I think you're backing out of the answer here. I think you're dodging.
I trust Schmidt. I would say whatever he wants to do, I'm down with it. But I
You're
just
sucking Schmidt's dick with the balls and everything.
Oh,
You're going get
You're
the balls.
going classic on Schmidt.
You're doing classic style.
look. I'm glad I don't have to pick the team. There's a lot of choices to make. Look, I bet Schmidt almost might even put Arsenis on the João Mario wing some games.
Yeah, 'cause he's played there
He used
too.
to like put him on
Yeah.
the wing, right? So, and he wins the ball high up the pitch.
Schmidt has a lot of good problems coming up ahead because he's got a lot of guys getting healthy. He's got
Yeah.
these new signings.
Yeah,
So
exactly. He's
It'll
got
be tough.
He's got Neris coming back into the lineup.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Neris' jersey right now. I love Neris. I hope he gets to play a lot in the second half of the season. Either way, it was a game at home against Boavista. We should win this game. But look who linked up at the end. A beautiful pass. I think it was Otamendi. Found Di Maria into the box. Di Maria doesn't even need. This is the class of this guy. He doesn't even need to like stop the ball or anything. Just dinks it across in the perfect way that the defender couldn't get it or the goalkeeper. Only
Yeah.
Marcus Leonardo could get that ball, and Marcus Leonardo is there. That a little chemistry right there that they already know what's going to happen. That's great.
nice hug on the ground. A little homoerotic is beautiful.
Classic.
Yeah, I love that. So that's why I think things like that is making me think that Marcus Leonardo already should start. He might be the new Jonas. I've been proclaiming every Brazilian to be the new Jonas. Maybe he's the new Jonas.
You believe you said that about Cabral, right?
I did. So it's kind of bunk.
So anything you say is
It means
not
absolutely
good, yeah.
nothing
Means
coming from
nothing,
me.
yeah.
Kokshu sucks. That means absolutely nothing coming from me. These are just favoritism kind of things.
That's okay. Say what you feel.
I was
It's all
hoping.
vibes. It's all vibes.
I was hoping for Artur Cabral to be the new Jonas, right? But he was a bit too chonky.
He's a chonker.
Anyway, so that's our Benfica corner. Hopefully, we'll get through this next week, and we'll be celebrating a trophy here next Monday.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. A little mid-season trophy.
There'll be a derby. Maybe there'll be a derby on Saturday or Sunday. Was it Saturday or Sunday, guys?
Probably Sunday.
It'll be a derby on the weekend. Maybe.
It's on the weekend.
It's definitely on the weekend.
Someone's turning on this podcast and be like, I wonder what day the League Cup is. These guys will know.
All right, moving on. Aruca beats Estoril 2-1. Once again, this league proves nothing makes sense. Don't try to think you know who's going to win games. It's all chaos. It's fucking chaos out there.
Yeah.
That's real struggling, man.
But Aruca was struggling 2 weeks ago, and now it's all flip-flop.
It's a battle of the struggles.
Yeah, when
Oh
struggle
my
faces
God.
struggle, someone's got to win. You know?
Yeah. Rafik Guitin with a masterclass Chappelle to open the scoring.
That was just sick.
Beautiful.
You think he meant to do that?
He was
Yeah,
surprised
that's
by
a
his
chip.
own shot.
Yeah.
He looked
right?
a little surprised.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
A little bit shocked. Aruca wearing black. I didn't know they had these jerseys. They look great in them.
Yeah,
Nice.
you like those?
They look fierce. The only time they wear them is when they play the only other yellow team.
Right. Yellow. You gotta wear black. Nice, clean black ones.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
I like that there's a lot of yellow in the Portuguese league. It looks nice.
That's the stupidest thing, man. I hate too
There's
many
maybe-
yellow jerseys.
I think
like
there's
it.
only 2 yellow teams. Because
Ferenc wears yellow away. or Portimonense?
No, Portimonense.
Portimonense does.
wears yellow.
Passos is relegated.
Porto sometimes wears yellow.
Sometimes, not in a while. Nice comeback by the Araucans. Rafa Mojica scoring a nice little one there.
They're walking that bridge. That long bridge.
If you know anything, sometimes we do a little deep dive into the cities, into the cultures, into the places of these cities, and we found out that Aroca has one of the
longest suspend bridge. What's it called?
walking suspension bridge or something in the world.
Yeah.
And you can walk that in Aroca.
We gotta go.
Go for a walk.
Put it on the list. Go for a hike in Aruca.
That should be a team building exercise. The whole team walks across the bridge.
Well, I'm sure they've done that.
And then they do a trust fall.
They can
On the bridge? A trust fall?
Yeah, wherever. Maybe at one end.
They can jog across. It's not like Indiana Jones Bridge or nothing.
No, it's gonna crack.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
I'm sure on a gusty day, it's swerving.
You think it sways?
Oh, yeah. Get you. Porto bombard Moreirense 5-0. The Dragon Show, they got some firepower. Wendell hits 2. Evan Nilsson with 1. A nice little header there. Galeno. And then Alan Varela scores finally. He would also get 2 assists. Is he the new Enzo?
Is he the
new Enzo? Is it happening, guys? I've been waiting.
Yeah, well, no one wants him like they want Enzo.
Yeah, Enzo was also like...
Not yet.
Also was...
Right. Well, you gotta play a World Cup.
Enzo changed the team. Enzo like turned us into like world beaters. We're beating like fucking Juve and fucking we're tying PSG and shit.
And yeah, it's a lot of credit to him.
Yeah. So if Alan Varela can get you guys to the quarters, maybe the semis. Yeah, maybe Alan Varela can be.
All right, Alan Varela.
He's good. He's a good player.
Dude, he's looking great. Chico, great crosser. Put a nice one in for Wendell there.
Yeah.
Which Wendell's back. Got to play him. Zaidu's away. Honestly, none of our left back choices are great, but at least this guy's scoring.
I think it's good for you guys that Chico is starting. He seems to be really taking over that position and doing a good job over there.
He had a chance in front of the net, in front of the goalie, and just like looked a little nervy. Kind of botched the chance, but then after he recovered with the great cross. So I mean, what can he do? He's providing. Wenderson Galeno. Little dusty shot that just kind of bounced in there.
Dusty.
I don't know. Just kind of bounced all over the floor.
Dusty roads.
Dusty roads. But yeah, they did their celebration again. The boys.
Nice.
The squad.
I like it.
All 4 of these guys have to be on the field for this.
Yes. Dragon Force 4, baby.
Can't do it without them. Without one.
Yeah, and they recreated it with some kids after the game, too. I don't know who these kids
not
are.
All the
own
kids are
kids?
doing it. It's all the rage.
Yeah,
It's it looks like Evan Nielsen forgot what his pose was supposed to be because he copied Galeno's pose. So he was just doing the arms open.
Oh, right. That
Yeah,
picture,
I think-
he forgot, yeah.
I think it looks like Evan Nielsen forgot what he was supposed to do. His pose is arms crossed.
Yeah, it's forever evolving.
Or maybe he likes Galeno's pose better and he's like trying to take it from him.
Let me try this.
Well,
out.
that does happen in boy bands a lot. There's competition, who gets this verse, who gets that. So
Well,
could be, maybe there's some strife in there. We can read way too much into this picture.
Yeah.
and which
Hell
one's
yeah.
going to get frosted tips?
Probably Evan Nielsen.
Evan Nielsen.
Yeah, I think he's had them in the
He's
past.
trying too hard, man.
No, he's great. Did you see that goal he scored?
That was pretty nice.
Tipped it off
Yeah.
the head, man. It's beautiful. But yeah, Porto crushing it. Nice, powerful display. Love to see that. Guimarães continue their hot streak. Win against Estrela Amadora, 3-0. Jota Silva picks up a goal and 2 assists alongside red hot Nuno Santos, who hits a goal and an assist. And then Andre Silva would score the final goal that day. All these guys are on a tear. It's like the second game straight. All of them picking up points, assists, goals.
You know what? They're mooshing. That's what it is.
Fucking moving.
And you know why? It's that hat.
That fucking Pacheco.
The Pacheco hat.
That hat has powers.
It does.
Now, I'll tell you what. That was a perfect fit. We love a perfect fit. That was one of our first episodes talking about players and fits. Vizela, it was a decent fit, and he got them to where they need to be.
That was good vibes,
But
yeah.
Guimarães with
The hat.
Yes,
Zaddy.
with Zaddy hat,
Zaddy.
man. Alvaro Pacheco.
It fits, yeah.
It's perfect.
Similar style.
And similarly, Jota Silva, we've been talking about him for like 3 seasons ago.
I called him Portuguese Grealish.
We called him Portuguese Grealish. We turned into a personal Jesus kind of mixed rhyme.
Yes.
And now I feel like he is really becoming like a top player in this league. He is scoring. He is motion, like we said.
Yes.
Every week, I think
And he can make a jump to the big teams.
Yeah, and I think maybe he's ready now. But he's a big time player in this league now. He's like kind of carrying his team almost.
Yeah.
And
Great performance in this game.
And finally, I want to get back to mooshing. Now, Chris, you invented this word last week.
Mooshing, yeah.
Where did you come up with this?
No,
Patrick was
Well, when I came up with this word, I was just thinking, it's kind of like gelling, right? But
Are you gelling?
even better than gelling, because gel gets hard, right? This is just fluid always. Just moosh it.
Guys, I got it from the front of Braga's jerseys. It says moosh.
Okay.
Has moosh on them.
Okay.
They're the moosh boys.
So any team can moosh, or just Braga can be
Well, it
mooshing?
should be more for Braga, but I've used it for every team.
Okay, shouldn't Benfica be more? They're flying better.
Ah, shit, yeah.
For Benfica, we gotta say they're flying better.
That could be our thing, just whatever it says on the jersey, it's what they're doing.
Hey, but a dragon can fly too.
I guess.
Yep.
No, and when Liverpool's going well, they're just like they're standard chartered. They are standard chartered.
They are, yeah.
I think we got something here. Okay, so they're mooshing.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, it'll be for Braga.
Okay.
All right. Guimarães, are they going to crack the top 4 this year? Can they put Braga down?
Anything could happen.
Oh, that'd be sick if they take the 4th spot. What does the front of their jersey say, though?
Yeah, that's what we got to figure out.
Oh,
Placard. I think they're placard. Are they
yeah, I
not?
think so.
That doesn't work for us.
But they got so many Silvas, man. This team is destined for greatness.
That's right.
So Sporting still in the lead, 46 points. Benfica 1 point behind them. And then Porto 41 points in 3rd place. Braga in 4th. And then Guimarães in 5th.
Oh, they're right there, equal with Braga.
Equal points, baby.
Oh, shit.
Chaves, Vizela, Rio Ave down at the bottom. 18, 17, 16. Wild table we got.
Wild country.
Next week, any crazy games? No, not
Predictions? We never do predictions, do we?
really. Not really.
I think France is going to beat Porto.
You think Firenze is going to
They're going to give them a run for their money.
Oh, buddy. We'll see.
They played good. They won 2-1, right?
Yeah, after they lost like 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah, okay. Well,
They're
they're
coming.
back. They're mooshing now.
Porto's mooshing. They just beat Moreirense 5-0.
We'll see.
It's on, brother.
Yeah, I think Porto looks a lot stronger than they did before, and also I think
True.
Porto. We're gonna see how Eustáquio his place in the team these next 3 months, because I feel like maybe Varela or the other South American guy might take his spot.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Lost his spot, yeah. He hasn't been playing, right?
He started this game and then he got subbed off in the 57th, and then they scored like 3 goals immediately.
Shit.
So I was like, but we're cheering for him.
That's right. He's our boy.
Yep. Andre Gomes scores a banger midweek for Everton as they beat Crystal Palace in the FA Cup 1-0.
That was sick. Free kick, right?
I think
Yep.
he won the free kick, and then he took the free kick, and then he posted it in.
He still got it.
Nasty.
Yeah. Fucking
And he's
great.
coming to Benfica, right?
I hope so.
I think that's going to
He's
happen.
ever since
He's on a free, I think, this summer.
There's no way Everton want him.
Yeah,
He did.
and he's got to find a team.
he did okay on the last little bit last year at Lille. They were using him a lot at Lille. Then he went back to Everton. I was like, oh, he's not going to play at Everton. Then he gets hurt for the first bunch of months, and now he's kind of in the team, at least for the FA Cup. Scores a free kick. Maybe he'll win a place on the weekend. I hope he does. I've been following his career for a while, so I'm a fan.
Since he broke out on Benfica.
Yeah.
And then Son broke his leg.
That was very unfortunate, yes.
Now it's the second coming of Andre Gomes.
I think his ankle's even stronger than it was before.
It must be with all the plates and stuff they have to put in it.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like a bionic
all the metal.
man.
Perfect.
And that's not cheating. That's that's not cheating.
That's real.
Wolves beat Brentford 3-2 in extra time. Semedo would open the scoring, and Cunha ends it.
Hey!
2. They also played today in a 0-0 draw with Brighton.
Exciting.
I'm glad I didn't watch that.
Yes. Neto had some decent runs and chances. Some crosses could have been shots. I don't know. He could have done something.
So earlier this week I was at my girlfriend's place. She's got this new place. This guy comes by. He's like the repair guy, the maintenance man of the building. and we're chatting. He's like, so there's a plumber in there talking about stuff, and we run out of stuff to talk about. And then we start talking about soccer. Boom, it's on. We're talking forever.
For like an hour.
Yeah, and then I
BFFs.
start talking about Wolves, and he's like, what happened to Podence?
Oh, yeah. We're a fan of Podence here.
Yeah, he's like, what about that little guy who does all the cool moves? I'm like, that's Podence. He's like, yeah, what happened to him? I'm like, I don't know.
Olympiacos, brother.
Yeah. He's off. Oh, yes.
He's in Greece.
Yes. And he agreed. He said, once a player goes to Greece, they're gone. That's
Not
it.
forever.
Yeah.
Did you have to talk to this guy?
That's what I'm thinking. I was just about to
Are
ask,
you ready?
why do you have to talk to
Okay. Oh, no. Interesting story.
There was, like, downtime or
Interesting
something?
This guy comes into the place with the plumber. Plumber's working on stuff. This guy doesn't know how to do any plumbing work, right? So he's just standing around like...
He's the plumber's
Oh, he's the
apprentice.
stand around guy.
He's a standing around guy. I end up asking this guy if he wants an espresso. He sits down at the table with me, and we're just drinking espresso, talking about soccer. It went on for like 45 minutes.
Oh my God.
So he's just like supervisor. He just watches the guy work.
Pretty
But then
much,
if there's a
yeah.
guy to talk to, he'll just talk to the guy, the man of the house.
It was very awkward at first. I was also making a puzzle on the dining room table.
Did he help you with the puzzle?
No.
Did he at least put one piece in?
Not even
Everyone's
one.
got one piece in them.
No, that'd be overstepping. You
Yeah.
do not want to touch a man's puzzle. That's not right.
Touch another man's puzzle.
That's
Yeah,
not right.
The minute we started talking about soccer, he's like, I love soccer. I'm like, which league do you watch? He's like, all of them. I was like, perfect.
He almost cried right there.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, back to Wolves. Yeah.
Back to Wolves. Yeah, I don't know. That was about it.
Could have used Podence in that one.
Yep. Could have used Podence.
Should we watch Olympiacos?
I
don't
guess
even
so.
know how.
I mean,
How
I guess
would you
so.
even do that?
On YouTube with 47 ads in between.
No, I think
Well, we got the streaming boxes.
I don't even think it's on the box. I don't know what channel.
I have a Greek section,
Your
I think.
box doesn't go Greek?
I don't think it does.
Greek style?
I think my box
Double
goes
check.
Greek. Yeah. I think my box goes Greek.
I think I have a Greek section.
Yeah.
Shit.
it's all Greek to me.
Nuno Espirito Santo gets the win for Nottingham as they drag a game through extra time and win 3-2 against Blackpool in the FA Cup. They would lose in the league on the weekend to Brentford. Ivan Toney back from his betting suspension and scores right away. He was itching. He was itching for a goal.
Did you guys see they played the Undertaker's music when he came out?
That's amazing.
What?
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
This is a man that is fucking. He loves the theatrics.
Mm-hmm.
Don't Arsenal want him?
I think they should get him. I
Fuck
think they're
yeah.
interested.
Get it.
This is a dark week. A dark, black, gloomy week.
Ooh.
I
Love
think Arteta's like so into like personalities, being a good person, being good teammate, and everything. You might not like Tooney for what he's done in the past.
He's a villain and I love it. Beautiful.
It's not the worst thing you could do. You just made some bets.
All those Italian guys got a problem. They went to rehab.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tonali.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Anyways, Arsenal slapped Palace 5-0. Martinelli's back to dazzling on the wing. Scores 2 goals back to back. They look the same.
Like identical goals. Yeah.
They look the same.
They look the same.
At that point, they were mooshing, and you couldn't stop them.
No.
Scoring identical goals.
Justin, you were saying Raya with some not great distribution at the beginning.
Yeah, he gave away a beautiful opportunity, but then I guess he makes it. He earns it back with a great whip of a throw.
He threw a ball. He made a good run there.
That's very important.
Started
When you
that.
can start a play by a throw over the defender, and then you're mooshing.
It passed.
Once you're going over
It
there.
passed half that
Yeah.
throw.
yeah.
It was a chuck. He chucked.
Yeah,
it.
but then if you're gonna like give away a goal every game just because you're passing out the back, that makes no sense to me. You know what I mean? Like, or even a chance. A chance could be a goal, right?
So you want zero passing out the back, around the back.
I want the pass around the back to be safe and secure and not dangerous.
I
Yeah.
wanted to give up 0 chances.
Yes.
Exactly.
You know, who I think does a good job. Trubin,
Ooh, there's been some scary moments with Trubin.
Dude,
But
there was that.
but I trust in him.
Yeah.
I trust in Trubin.
There was that moment where I think it was Morata and he made a back pass towards the net, and I'm like, why doesn't this guy just fucking clear the ball?
Yeah, there was a ball that was about to like cross the line, but it wasn't going fast or anything, and Morata just took it away. And then he like started passing in the back.
But it's like, when do
Would you just want him to kick it out?
When do you pass it in front of the net when the goalie's not back in position? That
But
seems so risky.
Hey, it worked
right.
out.
That's what I was gonna say. All's well that ends well. So it worked out. So I can't really complain about it.
It looked risky, but
What if he had? What if
Stay
he?
calm.
What if he had chucked it out? They're all waiting for him to chuck it out. Then they
then
take
they attack
possession
again.
back. Then they attack again, and now you're still on the back foot. He made sure that we're going to be attacking now. So
exactly.
yeah. You know what? In the end, I'm not an analyst or a professional footballer. I just kind of watch these games.
We're making up words. We're saying mooshing. That doesn't make any
really,
sense.
I mean, come on.
Look, listen to yourself, man. Like literally, you can play this back later. Listen to yourself.
I don't want to. I used to actually when we first started. I used to listen to them all. I haven't listened to any for a while. This just goes out into the ether, and I hope you people enjoy it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Liverpool, Jota bags a double, as does Darwin. They hit a Bournemouth for 4 goals.
Not a good first half. Well, Liverpool's still attacking a lot, but
Yeah.
no chances. Kind of you're like, shit. Okay, like, do we need Salah? Do we need Trent? Do we need these guys?
Hey, Allison's got that mustache back. He's working on it. It's coming in. It looks great.
He's looking handsome.
He's looking fucking beautiful back there.
Yeah,
He's definitely got a face for a mustache.
Well, he saw me with mine.
oh
Yep.
yes.
that's what it was.
So I started my mustache again. Now I got a mustache back. My girlfriend made me get it back. I got it back for her. I think
Ooh.
She's demanded it.
She requested it.
yeah, she requested the
mustache
mustache
request.
because I had it in my profile where we met. I had a picture of me with mullet and mustache, and she said you've been catfishing me this whole time because you
Yeah,
haven't had
that's
a
a catfish.
mustache. So, anyways, now I got it back. I think there's too much going on. Mullet plus mustache. You guys let me know what you think in the comments.
Okay.
All right.
okay, we got to put up
I've
the
been liking it.
new
The
fresh
YouTube
picture.
comments.
Whatever.
Yep.
When the Salah's away, the boys will play.
Yeah. Yes, they will. Yes, they will.
I like this. Salah's gone. Darwin's motion. I'm just saying motion too much. I'm sorry.
Way too
and
much.
then Jota.
Jota.
Jota's
I
killing
saw,
it.
I saw a stat that Liverpool's never lost a game that Jota scored in.
That's true.
That's crazy.
One. I think there's one
Oh,
game. Yeah.
Well, he scores a tap in when they're winning 5-0.
The internet fucked me. Told me wrong information.
That was a stat earlier this year, and then I think there was actually a game in the mid-season where
Ah.
it might have been like a FA Cup game or something. So maybe in Premier League it's
Maybe.
still on. Yeah.
Darwin, the first player in the Premier League to hit a double-double. 10 assists,
Sick.
10 goals.
Oh, he should get a triple-double.
And I think that's 10 million more to Benfica, I believe, if that ever happened.
Should be.
Yeah.
Those checks rolling in.
I was saying earlier, I was like, I wonder if he's getting all the action in the center there because Diogo Jota is coming up the wing a little bit, chucking some balls in. If that was Salah, I don't know if Salah would be making those crosses, right?
Yeah.
He's usually going straight for the attack, right?
Well, Liverpool's got to get used to a different system now.
They do, and this made me feel very confident about the immediate future,
Yep.
at least.
Maybe they'll play better without Salah.
Yeah, it could be one of those things too, right?
Well, they might have to.
Well, for the in time being, they will. Yeah,
Yeah.
For
sure.
a month.
Well, he got injured at AFCON against Cape Verde.
Yeah, they're saying close to a month now.
Yeah, so he might be able to make it back for the finals of AFCON. But as of now,
Yeah. Well, Liverpool's. They do have to play Arsenal sometime soon, but the immediate schedule now, I don't think. Knock on wood.
hey, you guys got backup.
But
You'll be
nothing.
good, yeah.
Yeah. There's depth there, and there's spirit.
So because they've been standard chartering lately, do you still like Luis Diaz there, or do you like Gakpo in that position?
I prefer Luis Diaz over Gakpo. Gakpo's kind of a bit of a dud lately.
Yeah.
He had a lot of starts in. I think he's only scored I want to say 1 or 2 goals in the last 10, 15 games or something like that.
Luis Diaz is the most electrifying man in this business.
That's right.
Don't ever talk bad about Luis Diaz.
Does he play better when his dad's kidnapped or when he's not?
I think he does.
Yeah, he was really fighting for something.
You got to
there.
get that back, maybe.
Yeah.
Now his dad's just at the games, and I don't know, it's not the same.
I think he scored the day his dad was back at the game, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Klopp needs to arrange something.
Yeah.
That's what you're
Make a few
saying.
phone calls. Yeah.
Gotta get this guy going again. Darwin looks like a beast, though. He's big, strong, fast. For that one cross, he knew exactly how to put it in. Even though that was a difficult kind of goal, and he found the side netting with it. And
His brain's just going a mile a minute. He scored. He didn't even know how to celebrate. He was just moving his hands all over the place.
Oh,
Yeah, he was throwing up gang
He's
signs.
just wham, bang, 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 bang.
Bang, bang. Whoa, bang, bang.
And you think Diogo Jota meant to do that at the last goal for the last goal of this game, where he kind of like whiffed, flipped it up to himself, and then kicked it in?
Yeah, let's all be honest with each other here. Yeah, he whipped it, Justin. I know that's what you want to hear. That makes you happy to hear anything.
No, but you
bad.
always say he meant to do that.
Yeah. No, I mean, you
Same
know,
with Roger.
it
He whiffed
happens.
it, but he still scored it.
Yeah, he still had the composure to come back down, volley it into the net, right?
Ball went in the net.
He scored, man. You can't get mad about the whiff.
Yeah, Justin wants to.
I just want to point out to everyone that
There was a whiff.
That there was a whiff before the goal. There was a whiff.
There was a whiff.
You're right.
I saw them post. There's this like stupid Liverpool guy that plays like he makes his own Liverpool songs and like goes, I guess, tours
Oh, yeah,
bands.
I
I
saw
love
this
that guy.
guy.
I sent that guy to you.
Okay, but
Darwin Nunes.
no, not
that
that guy. There's a guy who actually has a guitar and he plays like big shows like
Oh.
in Liverpool.
Okay, cool.
But he's got a Diogo Jota song, and there's a line in it. He's like, he's a mad lad from Portugal, better than Figo, don't you know? And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, we've seen this
I was
too.
like, I can't sing that song.
Don't
I was like,
disrespect
I like
Figo.
Diogo, but like as a, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
you can't-
watching the game with my own eyes here, man.
Liverpool fans don't care. They'll say that.
Yeah, they will. Right?
But we can't be saying that.
Portuguese Liverpool fan, you can't sing that song.
Oh, yeah.
You can't. Not in good conscience.
No.
Nope, not at all.
Blasphemy.
When that line comes up, you just gotta go like, "He's a lad from Portugal," right?
That's right.
Just mumble it.
In France, Gonzalo Ramos scores for PSG in their 4-1 win over Orleans in the
Damn.
Coupe de France. Speculation continues to grow that they're trying to just get rid of him or
That's
pawn him
wild
off
to
or
me.
something.
To me, and to be honest, look, he has not been bet clicking so far.
That's
but
right.
Once they move on from Mbappe and the team's more like well balanced and rounded, I think they'll find that he's a good striker.
It's just so early to give up on a guy.
Right?
No, but like maybe.
And like Mbappe's playing, like he's not. Ramos isn't playing so much. He's playing against old Orleans, I think.
yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
the original Orleans.
The original. So at least he got a goal against them.
If this
Give him some more time. That's it.
yeah, if this shit streak continues, is he a call up for the Euro?
Maybe they won't.
It depends on the form, on the amount of minutes. Maybe if they give him no minutes, but I can't see how he scores a hat trick against Switzerland and moves, and then is
He
just
can still
like-
run off that hat trick against Switzerland.
I think he can still live off that hat trick against Switzerland. That was a pretty amazing game.
Yeah, but also
That
it's
was
like
amazing.
who's really fighting for that spot too? That's not already coming. You know.
Yeah, it's literally just Ronaldo and Ramos. Who else?
Yeah, we're kind of lackluster on that center forward position.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely
We got a
not Andre Silva.
Yeah, exactly. What's he doing? And then like we got a bunch of little guys. You want to send little Vitinha
Oh,
as your striker?
he's big.
No.
He's a big
Well,
guy.
big Vitinha, but he's not ready. He's not scoring that many for Marseille.
Yeah.
We'll see. I think he still gets called up either way. I think he's put in his the World Cup hat trick. Will put him in good standing for quite a while.
I heard Porto might want a loan from Marseille for Vitinha.
Sick. I'll take him. That sounds dope.
I wouldn't like that, but
I'd love it.
that would be a good move for them. Yeah, a lethal striker like that.
He's already done it. He
He
knows
knows the
how it
league.
works.
Yeah,
I like
he
it.
scored well for Braga.
Thrilling match between Betis and Barca, 4-2 game. Despite the 2-goal difference, it was a tight game. Ferran Torres scored twice. Isco scored twice. And then João Felix saves the day with a great Trivela goal. Top of the box. Amazing.
Yeah, he's just being used like to put on the last 10 minutes to get a goal when they need one.
Super sub. Turn it around.
Yeah, it's really changed since the beginning of the year. They thought they were gonna. I thought he was gonna be their start of the year, and now he's just kind of a guy on the team. Like,
Barca loves to play all these 16-year-olds. They got Lamine Yamal. I think
Ricky Puig.
they started like a 16-year-old center back
Yeah.
this game.
I don't know. Weird shit over there, man.
I think they're like 6 or 7 points behind Madrid or something like that.
They're not too far
much.
behind,
They're
no.
not too far behind. but-
Girona too.
Yeah, Girona, and they're not too far behind. But it's like we'll play your best players. Play João Felix. You know what I mean? Like why wait till the last minute to suffer and then score? Right?
I guess Xavi doesn't like the way he plays.
I guess not. But he saved his ass. Saved his fucking ass this game.
Well, he likes him for 10 minutes at the end.
yeah.
Just 10 minutes. Yeah, Girona is in first place in Spain. A point ahead of Real Madrid.
Madrid's catching up now.
Game in hand, though.
Yeah.
And then Barca and Atletico. Nice Hattie by Ferran Torres. Nice little chip at the end. Got a couple chips this week.
Yeah, Isco scored a couple nice goals as well.
Yeah.
So good game.
Miss Isco. Cape Verde smashes Mozambique 3-0 in AFCON. Bebe with a 40-yard free kick. And then Kevin Lenini would also hit one from distance. A nice little stonker there. That was a battle of Portuguese derby. I like that.
Yeah, really cheering for Bebe. Cape Verde got first place in their group. That's
yeah, they
great.
did.
That's crazy.
They're in the knockouts.
Managed a last-second draw today against Egypt, too.
That's big.
They're playing great. They got Jovan Cabral, too. He used to play on Sporting.
Yeah, they got a couple guys from Portugal.
Yeah, we're familiar with a lot of their players.
Especially even in this game, especially against Mozambique, because Jenny Caetano was on the other team.
Yeah.
A couple guys from Shavs were there.
Yeah.
It was a fucking party.
Yeah,
it was a
this
party.
tournament's fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of the Portuguese colonies,
Former colony.
former colonies. We hope do well.
Yeah.
They got some connection, even though they don't want us there anymore. Definitely, once we left, I think we were all very happy. But Bebe smashed that free kick. It reminded me of that Ronaldo like Arsenal one for how far away it was.
Yeah.
And you're thinking like, wow, and it's one of those balls that has like no spin on it, just hits it like pure dead, and it just
knuckler.
flies. Yeah, it's a knuckler. And then that goalie, he's just standing there. What happened?
You think the sun was in his eyes?
It must have been. He didn't see it at all until like the last second.
Yeah, it was almost right at him.
I think Bebe looked over and he saw that goalie squinting the same way you guys were squinting watching that TV, the old TV in the bar.
Yeah, and I think maybe he saw that and he was just like, I don't know. After you score a goal like that, you must think to yourself like too much power. He couldn't have caught that if he tried. I just fucked him off now.
It blasted his back into the net.
Exactly. Like Shaolin socketed him into the back of the net.
You guys remember Red Card Soccer, the video
Dude,
game?
that game was awesome.
It was like the MLB Slugfest, NFL Blitz or whatever.
Yeah. That series.
It was like, yeah.
I remember Super Mario Strikers.
We loved that.
That's a
That
good
was
one
fun,
too.
Yoshi was a baller. in
Red
that
card,
game.
Red Card Soccer was sick, though.
Red Card Soccer, the game where you can drop kick a man and get no call.
Beautiful times. Also, forgot to bring up as we enter Stonk of the Week, that Maritimo game against Nacional. Zadash.
What a game.
That was
Zadash,
crazy.
2 stonks in that game.
Absolutely ripped them. And I mean,
Holy shit.
the first one is kind of a curler. It's a massive shot.
But it looks so sick.
It's so beautiful. I don't know.
It's got power too, curl and power.
Yeah.
Second one, just pure strike force.
Pure power. I don't want to debate whether or not this is stonk. It's a beautiful goal. They're beautiful
Well, Chris,
goals.
what do you think?
I don't know. I don't
They
think it's a
both
stunk.
make you jump out of your seat. Are you
that's what I'm
kidding
saying.
me?
Okay. Let
You
me.
jumped out of your seat when you
Come
saw
on,
that.
you
Sure.
said whoa.
Okay, but let me ask you another question. If you were playing FIFA, would you hold the curl button for that one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a stunk.
But it's got power.
Chris has always come up with new explanations, and I love that.
He's the stonk master general.
That's right. And so I do love that second one too. And it's a Madeira Derby.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's
Great little stadium. We love it.
Yeah, they showed the
Packed
intro
stadium.
and they showed the nice view atop of like showing the island, and I was like, I miss this stadium in the
Yeah.
first
Good
division.
vibes in that stadium too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just a wild goal. Then Nacional scored a goal where it was just like a low roller, and the goalie's down, and you think, how did he frang this one? But then you watch the slow mo, and it hit a piece of dirt, and it just
Oh,
flew
yeah.
over him.
It was an easy save. The goalie had it, but it just went over like a chunk of dirt or whatever.
Yeah.
It was a divot. Yeah.
Divot.
Hit a divot and
They
went
gotta-
over him.
They got to fix that goalie spot.
Yeah.
Or if you're the shooter, you just know, hit it low into that dirt pile.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, Chris would say
It could-
he meant to hit that piece of dirt.
Yeah, he wanted to plinko it into the net, you know?
Aim for the dirt.
Yeah.
And shout out Fabio China. He's still out there. He's
Still
he's
playing
killing
games,
it.
yeah.
He's in the second division.
Saw him celebrating there.
Yeah.
He's a Maritimo lifer.
And we're talking about second division. Santa Clara won their game on the weekend.
Ooh.
They're in first.
Really?
They'll be back.
I like this. New crest. I can't wait till they unveil all this.
Yeah. The Santa Clara will rise again.
Yes. Like a phoenix. That's what
Imagine
they got to
that-
change the eagle to a phoenix.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So who are we gonna give stonk of the week to? I like Bebe's. he blew it past the goal.
But it's a frango.
Yeah, but he stonked it. You want to give it to Jada as a second?
Does
I
second
gotta-
count? Was the second in the box?
I got to see that one again, but I want to give it to Bebe just for the
For being Bebe?
no,
Sure,
just for
Bebe.
the sheer like confidence to take it from a dead ball that far
Yeah.
out.
To go 1-0
Yeah.
up in a tournament?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Bebe. I would say Bebe.
Bebe.
He did stonk it.
Yeah.
He did.
It looks sick.
João Wonder.
For this,
I don't know.
I say Jadas.
Jadish.
Or is he
Oh.
Brazilian?
No, he's Portuguese.
He's Portuguese.
I say Jadas.
Okay.
Jadish.
He gets it.
I mean,
Two beautiful goals.
I'll throw Jota Silva down there again. Goal and 2 assists.
Yeah.
Well, I know you guys aren't going to be with me on this one, but I'm going to take my Jota. 2 goals and an assist.
Okay.
Well,
all right. Any
I-
other contenders?
I don't know, but I believe that one of our listeners said, "I love that you're putting out for the listeners now." So, Chris, Patrick, you guys hate it, but it looks like the listeners have
They want a
spoken.
voice.
They want a voice.
What are we gonna give him a seat here next time?
Yeah, come on down. Okay.
Well-
Jota 1, Jota 2,
And Jadas.
Jadish.
What do you say, Patrick?
I didn't come to the table with a name.
You can throw Bebe in there too.
Okay, sure.
Bebe's
He's Cape Verdean.
Hey.
Do we allow it?
Bebe, no.
They-
I
the
think we
passport.
didn't we give him
I'll give-
Sean Wonder one time.
I'll give. Yeah, he's already won João Wonder. I'd happily give Bebe a João Wonder again. He's eligible.
Sure.
Hey, you play for Cape Verde. You're cool.
You're cool.
Okay, throw those names out there. We'll put that to the throw that into the ether. You guys vote on them, and you know what? When you vote, share that out. See what other people think.
Share the
Even
vote.
if they don't know what this is, they see a vote on Twitter. they'll
Oh
vote.
yeah, I love hitting a vote on something.
Vote it, retweet it.
Sometimes I don't even know what both the choices are. I'm like, well, I'll pick that one.
Okay, thanks once again for listening. Hit us up on social at Portugal_Corner on X, at Portugal Corner on Insta. Join us on Patreon. Listen to us on YouTube. Listen to us on Palma Radio. Email us at portugalcorner@gmail.com. Subscribe wherever you get podcasts. Take a minute to leave a rating and review. And yeah, we're going to do final thoughts, inspirational messages on the old Patreon there. So if you haven't subscribed to that, get on that. We'll see you there.
Goodbye.
All right, we're gonna go classic style.
Classic style.